This is from the diary of Marius Larsen. Friday the 14th of May 1912. The hour of departure falls on this day, a busy one for me. I have made good use of Kristen Knudsen, my travel companion, in tying up and transporting my baggage. Cimbria got underway at precisely 8 o'clock. A large crowd on the dock waving farewell. Many of them were our friends and relatives. My parents came on board with us and said their sad goodbyes. It hurts me to leave them. I hope for their sake and for ours that our future will develop in such a way as to make them happy that we left. We had a very pleasant trip to Copenhagen from Aalborg. Contrary to expectations, the weather was fine and the sea calm. I found a place to sleep but returned to the deck and spent all night strolling back and forth, enjoying the lovely weather and chatting with the sailors. The machinist informed me that Cimbria uses between 71 and 74 tons of coal from Aalborg to Copenhagen, according to how the weather is. Having plenty of time to pace the deck, I found the ship to be approximately 100 paces from stem to stern. Elisa didn't sleep either. The boy was so restless. He settled down toward morning, and Elisa came on deck as we sailed into Öresund. She enjoyed the beautiful sail down through the Sound. The first thing to meet us as we disembarked at Copenhagen was bulletins proclaiming the death of the king. The first thing I did after being shown our billet was to go out and buy those articles we lacked when leaving Aalborg. My name is Carl Larsen. I was born in Aalborg, Denmark, and left Denmark when I was 6 weeks old, and I am now 96 years. Well, we landed in New York at Ellis Island, and from there took a train out to South Dakota in a town called Viborg, where my uncle had settled, and there I grew up. My dad became a building contractor, and I worked with him for a while, and when I was 15 years old, I came out here to Solvang. My brother-in-law had a placer gold outfit, or placer gold claim in Nevada. So I went up there and worked for him for a while. Up above the claim, which was in a kind of a canyon, we built an earth dam with an opening at the bottom of the dam that we could open up or shut. And then we would go down in the claim and loosen a lot of dirt with picks and shovels and throw out the large stones. And when the dam was full, we'd open it up and let the water run down and take all the lighter dirt and stuff downstream and leave the heavy gravel and whatever gold there might be. When the dam got empty, we would shut it off and get it filled up again. But in the meantime, we used what they call a long tom to separate the gold from the gravel. So the 3 planks, the sides and the bottom, and then a closed end, and that bottom end was open. And there were strips of wood nailed crossways on the bottom to catch the gold. And that was, of course, heavy enough to sink to the bottom. Then we had a little engine attached to the log down that would shake it sideways back and forth to stir up the gravel. And enough bone was left, then we could scrape up out of the bottom there. The head of a match, I think that's the biggest one. But sometime later when I was up there, my brother-in-law found a nugget about the size of a small potato. Seems to me he can remember something about $500. That was before gold went up to $1,000 an ounce.